Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, otherwise known as the subplot of Time Waster DLC. Not DLC. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm saying. I just waste a lot of time not exploring new areas, and I like to take the game at my own pace. If you don't like that, play the game yourself. It's as simple as that. We enter 5A, going at our own pace. He's so dirty. Oh. Windows completely that's the same thing. I'm trying to take it slow on this floor from the bottom of my heart. Yep, same thing. I don't have much time left. Yeah. Yep, same old same. I'd like to know who drew all this stuff in chalk, because it directly involves me as Makoto. So who drew it? Is what I'm wondering. Same thing. Okay, the dojo there, and then, the garden is that way, so... Oh yeah, I completely forgot that this room even existed. Duh, yeah, I mentioned it in the last episode, but I kind of forgot that that room was even a possibility. Oh, good God. Yep. Start with camera, I guess. Same thing. Okay, so the clock doesn't have one. Alright, bloodstain. The room is covered in blood. I can hardly stand to look at it. Kyoko and Byakuya think that the tragedy refers to what happened in here. What happened here was desperately horrific, absolutely. But the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? Kinda seems like an overstatement. Thank you! Like, it's an awful thing to have happened, but, like, this has genuinely happened in real life. Many times, unfortunately. Right. Oh, duh. The reason it's called the tragedy is because they call it themselves, because they think what they did was above and beyond. That's everything here. Toko's probably gonna be in here, and Hiro's probably gonna be in the garden, so I should check in here first. Unless somebody's in here as well. Oh. Interesting. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since the place was related to the case, it would have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. What? Give it back! Give me back my precious time! Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. You have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master Will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna check around because... Hello? Number 6 over there with the blood and everything. I mean, it was forged, but oh well. Suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. I should interact with her first. Yep, just remembered. Why? Yeah, why is everything... I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'll get going. Oh yeah, the monitor. Same thing. It's better... it's just showing the school crest, but that's better than some freaky Monokuma TV show or something. It's different. Cherry trees in full bloom. Nothing strange about that. That target seems pretty far away. I'm always amazed to see what people can do with a bow and arrow. Nice! You were gonna throw me off the trail. Cherry trees in full bloom. Okay, camera first. From the bottom of my heart, I really... yeah, same thing. Okay. I can totally imagine Sakura out here using this to train. Yeah. Just one more. I wish she would have been fine. Well, no, someone would have had to have been murdered for that to happen. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. We found a clue in here, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Gyoko. Okay, fine. Yep, that's that. Okay. So... I'll check out the body last. I'm not entirely sure how a biolab can help me, but... oh well. Raw. Ooh, is this gonna have... I just thought about it. It's gonna have all the dead bodies, isn't it? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait, no. I was just about to say Mondo's body was turned to butter, but... And then I was just like... And Celeste is obliterated, but... Celeste was just hit by a truck, but Mondo's is just butter. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Even the monitor is frozen over. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. So moisture is available in here. I'm surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. Well, we were told that the weak point of the handbooks was heat, so cold wouldn't do that. Oh, wow, there's a lot. I'll look at those last, because I feel as though that'll trigger an event. Ah, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? It's the first thing I need to figure out. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Yes, you have. Okay. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. But if there's 16 here, why? No way. This is the gathering for the next few students. They're put into cryogenics. Wait. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, no, there's 9. Okay. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. That's it! I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Yeah. Okay, so that one's not going to be Junko. I'm thinking it's Mukuro. It probably would have been easier to count the ones that are still technically alive, but there's 6 of us and 1 mastermind. But why would there... Shouldn't there be a max of what would be projected to be 14? That's why I thought there was a suspected 16. Maybe because they would freeze themselves and there would be an automatic timer to wake us up. But 14 would make sense because the 2 of them would survive. Maybe even a 15 if one of them happened to die. That would make sense. But I guess not. Okay, now you. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Instruction manual. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can find a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge? So, is that everything? So can I click on this again? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to read that. I thought it was just telling me the same stuff. Hold on. Okay. This is the... there's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left. The right-hand lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. This was a makeshift morgue. Biolab secret has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And about those lights on by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is... Biolab lights has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Can you just check all of the bodies that are in there? Well, no, an alarm would sound. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. I'm surprised nobody came in here with me. I think that's everything in here. I'm pretty sure it would tell me if there was anything else that I had to find out. Obviously, I would need to gather that evidence, but if there was anything to truly look at, it would tell me. Alright, now back to the garden. Is Hiro in here? Hiro's not in here, and also the body is gone. Where's the body? Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here? Oh, I just don't interact with it? I think maybe Hiro's in here. Maybe possibly. I don't know. The sprinkler control panel. They're set to turn on 7:30 every morning, and Monoguma said that the time possibly couldn't be changed. Monitor. Oh, wait, maybe the... I was about to say maybe the plant ate it, and that's how it, like, takes the body away, but no, it wouldn't have access to any other room. It was just this room. Why do they all even need these monitors? Yep, the same thing. Chicken coop. Still 4. There's still just the 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. Well, you can always have someone lay an egg. You could see a chick, but that would still take 30 days. This area gets soaked by the sprinklers every day, right? And it doesn't break the camera? Oh, nice. It pays off to look at this shit. Kind of. The Monokuma flower. Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Well, I don't think it's related to the case, so I'd better keep my distance. So, if Hiro's not in here, and my Junko theory is wrong, maybe Hiro's operating it? Maybe the body's inside the tool shed? Why would you think that, Makoto? I'd better check, just to be sure. Okay, Hiro's nowhere to be found. He is literally nowhere to be found. Huh. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. If it's not here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so... I'd better look into it. Yes, and since it was locked, the only place that it was in the biolab, and the only person that has access to the biolab would be the mastermind. I wonder if we have to be that robust, or if we can be that roundabout and say, it was the mastermind, they did it, or we have to be like, no, we have to discover every truth, that's right. There's all kinds of different gardening tools. Is there anything that sticks out about them? No matter how hard I look, I don't see anything. Pickaxe. It's that pickaxe. On the handle it says, Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Strange. Lawnmower. It's that lawnmower. I don't think it's related to the case. Pots. Those are flower pots. Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. I think I can check them off my list. Oh wait, no. The fertilizer was on this side. That's right. It's that fertilizer. Did they use this to help the Monokuma flower grow? Well, either way, it's not related to the case, so it doesn't really matter. And finally, the tarp. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clues behind here. Huh? Biolab. There we go. I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. It says Biolab? Is how I should have read it? Then this originally came from the Biolab. Tarp has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so can I go back to the... Can I go back to the biolab and check out the body? That's all I really need to check here. I think it's gonna thrust me into an event. Oh, no. Let me go back to the biolab. Maybe Hiro's gonna be in here now. So you could have gone to either one before. I kind of like the order that I went in, having to go back and forth. Let's look at the tarp. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Oh, that's it? Some kind same thing. What? Yeah, I'll leave the area. Maybe I do go back to Byakuya? Okay, I was wondering if Toko was still gonna be here. Oh, I have to go tell Byakuya that the body's gone. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yes. Okay. So I really am the errand boy in this case. Hey, Byakuya, I have some bad news for you. And us, really. Hey, numbnuts. Hey, Byakuya?
I don't have time to play with you.
If you absolutely must talk, go do it with someone else. God, he's blunt. Okay. Am I missing something? Maybe I go back to Kyoko? Okay, hold on. I don't mind using the maps. Hold on, what? Dojo. Yeah. Garden. Biolab. The data center. Wait, I thought the data center was locked. Yeah, definitely locked. I figured I wouldn't be able to get into the data center. Okay. Map. No, I keep going the wrong direction. This is the 3rd floor. Nothing here. Oh, whoa. Zoomed in. X. I think it might be better if I just do it this way. Q. Nothing on the 2nd floor. Nothing on the 1st floor. Do I go back to her? I never went back to the locker room. I'm so dumb. I completely forgot to check that. I'm so dumb. In case of emergencies. Duh. Oh my god. Someone in the comments was shouting at me. I guarantee. I got so absorbed with Kyoko that I completely forgot. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. It's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers in the locker second floor. And if you have an e-handbook to open those up, does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then... no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it? Wait, but... What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... Beep. Alright, that's just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. Oh, this is all of Yasuhiro's stuff. This locker is totally disorganized. Is this gonna have all of our possessions or just his? Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Oh, there's stuff even lower. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. Okay, so this is something to keep in mind. If it's all disorganized in all of the lockers, that would mean that whoever took our stuff put it in here. However, if there's different organizations, that means that we would have put them in willingly, based off our own personalities. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of uneasiness I may have had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. This is our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. Not necessarily true, he could have been held back. We were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Locker notebook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I swear to God, if this is the only thing that I get to look at, this is the only locker. Okay, so I can't look at anything here. So it's just those three. Nothing up above. Gotcha. That's incense, right? Oh, it's a deck of playing cards. No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? This This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Okay, that's that. Hold on, how many destroyed lockers are there? Actually, there's quite a few lockers that are undestroyed. Or undisturbed. I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader and... beep. Looks like the door opened. Now let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. So hero? Oh. Okay, so Junko might... I might be incredibly wrong about Junko. I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader. Looks like the locker opened. Now let's see what we've got inside. Oh. Just one thing. This thing is practically empty. Just one thing. And what is it? It's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's something written inside. It could be important. If there's some writing inside, excuse me. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. How can you be sure? I mean, Hiro has really good penmanship. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Ooh. Oh, wait, so this is her locker. So this is all that she put in there. Everything else. Huh. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had said to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. Yeah. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. So, I'm thinking not only have our memories been wiped, but I think maybe our thoughts have been manipulated. Maybe our whole detective ultimate stuff is fake? Maybe it's just not a thing. I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Huh. Despair walk. Are you kidding me? It doesn't pop up on the screen. Despair walks among us. There's a second despair or something like that. That's so dumb. Why would you have an event that like, what is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Okay, I get to read it. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Locker pocketbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, that's that locker. The more I see, the less it makes sense. The less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. I'm gonna find something that belongs to me, and I'm gonna go buck wild. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone. Okay, good. I do get to check all of these. I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the reader. Beep. It looks like the locker open. Now let's see what we've got inside. Nothing for this one. Nope. I don't see anything that could be a clue. Okay, you... Well, actually, no, if Hiro had all that stuff, maybe it's not fake. Maybe we actually do have these talents, but maybe our backgrounds are being manipulated. I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader, and... It's like the card opened, or locker opened. Now let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay. I feel as if, like, this is gonna be a story event, but fuck it. I took the emergency handbook. Looks like the locker open. Now let's see what we've got inside. Oh! Same. See anything that might be a clue? Oh, and all of these. Can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Oh. That's it. Okay. Huh. I think that's it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Wow. Wow. And I'm back. Sorry, I had to run a quick errand. Luckily, it was at a pretty good breaking point of us getting the information at the very end.
This is a school announcement.
Different.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Interesting. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... He said to go to the gym, right? He did indeed. It's silent. Oh! Where the hell have you been? Where the hell? Did I come across him somewhere else? I don't remember. I know Hina went to go find everybody. Also, why do you look like that? Oh, hey, Hiro. Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. What the fuck is up with him? Hiro? Looks like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Oh, it's just me. And Monokuma. God, I love that face.
I am Monokuma!
I saw a white piper back there. What was that about, Monokuma?
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be In the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope? Oh... What are you doing? This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Okay. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. We're all here. Oh, Mukuro is there. And look whose face isn't in the photo. That's odd. Huh. Maybe my suspicions, and not of Hiro, why he's like that, are coming to fruition. Maybe. Sakura's the tallest, is what I'm seeing, and Mondo's actually pretty close second. Maybe Byakuya. Like, you can kind of pin it up to Taka being like this. Like, yeah, that's a thing that you could say, but someone who is the ultimate pop sensation and is regularly known to be around cameras, I don't believe it for a fucking second. I don't know. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Also, one thing that I should mention is that Celeste actually does have her Gothic Lolita clothes on, so this is actually regular for her. And this is when all these weird photos were taken. Featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Really, Makoto? Because I recognize her. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, and we looked at that file... Well, we can't... I think Junko and Mukuro are the same height. And I know it's bad, but I'm genuinely comparing sizes. I think Mukuro is smaller in the bust and the hips. But the waist might be a little bit wider. It might be in... I don't know. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file... Is the hair on the right side, though? Mukuro Ikusawa? And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that... Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Did we all go to this school and then the tragedy happened? Or, maybe we all gathered for this school regularly, then the tragedy happened, and then we had our memories wiped or something? I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember anything like this. And, now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone! Wait, what? Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm not in that picture! What the fuck? I didn't even realize that. Yeah. I would think I immediately suspected that Hifumi was taking the picture in like a mirror, but maybe I'm the one taking the picture. I'm the only one not there, or probably the headmaster. I don't know. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out!
But...
Strange. I told you I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo has been added to the troop below section of your handbook. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Maybe I stop everybody else from going in and have two people go in at the same time? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real. So full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay, so I have to go find everyone? Yeah. Well, lucky everybody who gets pissy at me for taking my sweet old time. Because now I can just scour around. Can I? Byakuya is in the archive. Wait, hold on. I should... Oh, no, this is the second floor. Okay, who's here? Hina's there. Technically she's the closest, so I'll go there first. And she's in the dining room. Has she already gone, I wonder? Hey, Hina. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! What? Sorry, you gotta go. Oh, God, was something orchestrated against me? And that's why Hiro was afraid of me as well? What? She ran off so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Okay, that's that. Why is the dining hall still marked as a location that I need to go to? Weird. Second hall. Nothing there. First floor. Second floor. It's closest to go here, technically. Okay, the library, but he's in the, whatever the fuck. The secluded spot. Okay, what have you got to say? You're gonna be blunt with me, right? You're gonna be honest? Or is he just... Or did he go to the farthest corner? Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the... Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me? Yeah. This is definitely some funky junk right about now. Okay. 3rd floor, nobody's on. 4th floor, nobody's on. Hiro went to the garden. I already... Wait, then where the fuck is Kyoko? I'll go to visit, Toko, and then I'll go back to Hiro. What? Wait, what? Why am I getting an event now? I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there... Oh, she passed out from seeing the bodies? It's her. Passed out. Again. Huh? Zoko! Oh, boy. It's not going off, though. Zoko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? It was bound to happen at some point, but I just didn't know when. I didn't think it was going to be when I was right there. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you?
I kind of want to go with the whole what? Is she the one that does that? I don't remember, actually. No, I wasn't. It's taken me this...
Reach that certain age.
It's taken me this long to finally come up with an idea.
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny.
Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga!
Bazinga.
We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
SOB!
And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like a double the memory.
No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around here somewhere, doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself?
I assume so. Well, I mean, she would have ventured at some point by herself, so she was just hanging out in the dojo and then came over here.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Ooh.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now.
Later. Ugh. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Oh, I don't know, maybe this. The fridge. It's open. But I'm sure they were shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. This is gotta be Kyoko? Oh,
Right.
How long have you been in here? She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. Oh, gotcha. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate. And when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Oh, that's me. Whoops. Why has everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. We should check who it is! Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Thank you, Kyoko. Thank you. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyo didn't get a chance to check out the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? It says that I can't leave because there's no R button. How do I do that? I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here, looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. The body? It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. Do I talk to her again? Maybe? Oh. Never mind. Thank you. Come on, Makoto. Don't be a dick about it. Just wait patiently. Okay. Come on. How many of the... I guess I didn't realize how much I actually read. Okay. I've already looked through this instruction manual. More importantly... I've already been back here. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. It's the same as the one I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember, that tarp... It had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Updated, not added. Duh. How about I look at this stuff? I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Back to the manual. I've already looked through this more importantly. Maybe I look at this? I don't know. On the left shelf of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. And these ones aren't.
It
would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. Okay. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Huh. Including Mukuro's, meaning one person's not actually dead. Biolab lights has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Ooh. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? So then I wonder how... I'm gonna say Junko. I wonder how Junko actually bonked Mukuro's corpse upside. And what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Excuse me. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Maybe that's where they came from? Or, I don't know. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said that they were old.
Is that right?
Or does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Oh, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
Yeah, several days old. You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever. Like they've been related to the murder. Like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we got the Monokuma with it. But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had something to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can. Huh. I'm a pretty good detective then. Because I was speculating from the very first murder, even.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Yoko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
So if there's anything else that you would like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. I guess, come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 37, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Says you're dressed in like 4 layers. Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. She was also once our actual... no, I can't say she was once our actual friend, because if she did plot all of this, no. Unless... Maybe everything started with us gathering here, and Junko then killed Mukuro right away. So there was technically a 16th student, but the reason that they were never with us, because every student needed to be present. Maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on! I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Don't run away, please! Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers in the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you'd need a handbook or whoever the locker belongs to. From whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
One you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine these lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense. But there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster. About your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. So was it your video from the very beginning? Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that's my locker. It's... your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Class 78 urgent interviews. Ah, so you did watch another video. A DVD? It says class number 78, urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left. How? Where?
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means. So just watch it and see for yourself. Damn, there's a lot to explore in this case. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD? Interview DVD has been added to the Truth Bowl section of your handbook.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Sure, but you were just about to leave. What did you think of? Ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything. Even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind?
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange. To be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? How he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room and check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Okay, nice. And that'll take me up a little bit past the hour, but... Huh. This is interesting. I mean, it's all coming together to what I think is true with Juko, because it is literally the only death that is not like anyone else's. Everyone else has killed someone, except for I was just about to say except for Mukuro, who came into my room, and then I possibly could have attacked, but no. The stab and the blow to the head were done before or after the body was dead. And the old wounds that were several days old implies that the murder was fairly recent. So the only person to have visited me with that mask could only be the mastermind themselves. So it's interesting. It's not even Mukuro that visited me. Okay. Keep on trucking, I guess. See what is in store in the future for the next few episodes. But I have to leave it here. Thank you so much for coming out. And have a nice day.